Man, Blair Cobbs, man, what do you guys think about this dude, man? I think Blair Cobbs needs to, kind of shut up and just fight, man. I think that a lot of people are intrigued by him. They feel like, hey, he's like one of those type of guys to where he's a character. We need that in for the sport of boxing and all of that, man. No, we don't. Not a guy like him. That's not, he's not proven. It's a difference if you're a guy that's proven. A guy like Keith Thurman, he can go and talk stuff. He can talk a lot of shit because, he's proven in a way. He's proven. He's won belts. A guy like Blair Cobbs, man, like, I just feel like, this is just for me, man. I don't feel like you go out there and you try to degrade other fighters and talk down on other fighters when you ain't accomplished a damn thing. I mean, you were 32 and, you're just now kind of getting out there and, I'm not sold on Blair Cobbs, bro. I'm not sold on him. The Ric Flair thing or whatever like that. Like, I mean, it's just silly to me. I think that I'm all about boxing. And the same thing when it comes to a guy like Lil B Hop, who I like Lil B Hop. But, you have to cut all this talking and stuff out. I mean, a lot of you guys ain't accomplished anything. Y'all haven't accomplished anything to try to degrade guys that's been at that level. I mean, I honestly think that, Boots Ennis destroys this dude. I think that Victor Ortiz would destroy this dude. I mean, Blair Cobbs to me is just a guy that just run his mouth. I mean, that's pretty much all he is. He's just a guy that runs his mouth. I mean, hey, he just wants the attention. But I don't really think that Blair Cobbs is that skilled to really do anything. I think that his mouth is a world champion. He's got a world champion mouthpiece. But I think as far as him as a boxer, first of all, don't speak on a lot of these guys because, in my humble opinion, I think that they will destroy you. Earl Spence, man, come on, man. Like that's laughable. Like, you'll get destroyed, man. Like, you're not really what people, not really people, you're not really what you're saying that you are. You have to prove things. Like, when it comes to boxing, you have to prove to people. You got to prove to me, that you are what you say that you are. But trying to talk about, other guys and other fighters, oh, this dude, or you talking about Errol Spence, oh, he doesn't have it anymore, he this and that. Like, who the hell are you? Who the hell are you to say that, somebody ain't fought this person? Who the hell have you fought? Who? Like, who have you fought, man? Like, you ain't fought nobody to where you can sit up there and talk about champions and a future champion at that in Boots Ennis. You need to worry about those guys. The Conor Benns, the Boots Ennis, the Stanionis, those type of guys. The Boutievs, those. Can you beat those guys before you sit up there and think you just gonna just try to climb up the ladder against an Errol Spence or a Ugas or Terrence Crawford? Man, get the hell out of here, man. Guys like that, I wouldn't have a problem with it if you prove yourself. If you've already been proven. You ain't proved nothing. You go out there, go beat all of these guys, you can talk all the shit you want, man. Every bit of it. I'll be right here to listen to it. Whether I like it or not. But you ain't done anything, man. Like, what have you done in the sport, man? What have you done to have this opinion like you have? Like, I don't get down with stuff like that, man. Like, I'm all about a guy showing me with your fists. Talking shit is a part of the sport. So, it's fine. Ali talked the gang of shit. Floyd talked the gang of shit. But these guys backed it up. They went out there and fought those big fights we wanted to see them fight. They backed it up. They're backing it up, man. Like, you ain't, what have you done? What have you done, man? To feel as though you can do this and that and the third. Like, man, you're a character. Come on, man. Ric Flair. Shout out to Ric Flair, by the way, but Blair Cobbs, really? like, guys, please don't buy into the hype of this dude with all this character, like this character shit, man. Like, don't be sold by it until he goes out there and fights the guys that he needs to fight. Don't fall. I mean, guys, a lot of these guys will fall for guys quick. Just, oh, he's a character in the sport. We need something like that in boxing, man. Please, we need guys that whoop guys' ass. We need new guys like that. I'll be sold then. But until then, man, I'm not gonna be sold on no damn Blair Cobbs. He could lose tomorrow. Not saying that. Not saying that he will, but there's a possibility. It's boxing, man. He already got dropped. By a dude that I didn't think nothing of. So let's just see, man. Let's see before we, because his mouth is just but he ain't done anything. Go out there and prove yourself, man. Go out there and prove, it's too many guys out here talking about boxing and what boxing need to go back to what it used to be. What are you going to do about it? You got to get out there and fight. Go out there and look impressive, look good. Then open your mouth, man. But until then, it's just like you on some Bozo the Clown type of shit, man. Like nobody cares about all that stuff, man. Get out there and fight. You fight tomorrow night. Hey, man, let's see it happen, man. Let's see it happen then. If you go out there, you look impressive, you look good. All right, man, props to you. Cool. But you're going to eventually have to see one of these guys you're talking about. Even one of these prodigies, these up-and-coming guys, just like yourself. Boots, Virgil Ortiz, who you have a better shot at going against because, hey, he's with DAZN. Conor Ben's he's with DAZN, so you got a better shot at one of those guys, first and foremost. So let's see how you fare against them. You know what I'm saying? Good luck tomorrow, you know what I'm saying? I wish all fighters good luck, man. Boxing is not easy. It's not an easy thing to get yourself involved in. But never sit around there talking about what other man, like what they have, what they don't have as far as in the sport. He don't have the passion to drive no more. Like, man, you better get out there and you better win. Because that was the problem with a guy like prime time old Lil B-Hop, Chris Colbert. You don't talk about other fighters out there and you out there getting, you scared to throw hands and shit with a person. You know what I'm saying? When you get dropped. Scared to throw hands. I'm not with all that, man. You got to prove yourself in this sport, long enough to where you start winning things, winning belts. That's what boxing is about to me. Because, all the other stuff, man, it's a bunch of bull. You just listen to yourself. Sound like a clown, man. What do you guys think about Blair Cobbs, man? Does he have a future at being a champion? Hey, who knows? This is why we watch the fights, guys. This is why we watch boxing. And this is why we want to see these good fights out here. This is why. So we can see, man, but all this talking and, acting as though, you've proven yourself and, man, get the hell out of here, man. What do you guys think, man? Peace out, man.